Final race on the programme at Sha Tin. Race number 10. It's a Class 3 contest over the 1600 metres, headed by Monica. Smart course and distance winner last time out. First try at the mile as well. Beauty Spirit ran 6th in that race. Should roll forward though from barrier number 10. Super Elegance was runner-up behind Monica. It's a £5 pull. Smart Patch won a 2 in the race for Manfred Mann. Beaten favourite last time out, finishing 3rd with Zach Pert in the saddle. But Zach will actually ride super fast. Draws barrier 4 as well. Super fast. And Zemble runner-up on his last 2 starts. Like My Day, barrier 7. Rolled forward his last start behind Monica and down to Top Military, who moves from the 12 up to the 1600 metres. Keith Young from barrier number 3. Monica, Earth Trilogy, Like My Day and Mr Alden have all been up at Chung Fa within the last 30 days. Mr Alden since his last start effort.
Earth Trilogy will go forward here with Alfie Chan riding. He's been terribly out of form recently. Earth Trilogy, Beauty Spirit can sit handy from gate number 10. He normally sits handy in his run. Like My Day, he's sat relatively close to the pace in the last of his few efforts. Monica will get a nice run behind them. Mr Alden, he had mucus last time out. Still remains unplaced, but he's got an awkward draw to overcome at gate number 13. So too does Smart Patch and Ensemble there on the 3 wide train as well.
Well, this horse finds ways to get him beaten. He's run 2nd at his last 4 starts. A couple of them he's just missed, to be fair. So, look, he goes nice. He hasn't lost any. He hasn't taken a backward steps, probably what I'm trying to say. And he's had 6 runs this season already, and 2nd 4 times. Now, super fast. Look, he looked good on his debut run over 1200 metres. Always looked like he needed ground. He's now up to 1600, and Zach Purton jumps aboard. So, interesting booking for me, and the horse does go nicely enough here in the morning as well. He has got barrier number 4, and then Zemble just missed at his last start, got held up in traffic and hit the line late. He's fit and he's going very well at the moment, and Douglas White doing the work on him here this morning.
All right, we'll have a look at Zemble's run in a moment or so. Let's start off though with John Moore, trainer of Monica, who won impressively last time out.
John, Monica continuing to race well. I guess you'd love to have a stable of Monicas if they run as well as he does.
Definitely, since coming across to me and sending him over China, that's what made the big difference, was the China establishment over there. He just found his feet. He's done particularly well, came back to Hong Kong, very genuine, ran a lot of places we know, and then got away with a race with Joe the other day, which was good considering all the seconds. But he's come back from China in the last few days, and he looks a picture of health.
Why do you think he seems to enjoy the Chung Fa lifestyle so much?
Well, I think that he's quite a nervy type. And you know, in China, if you've been over there, it's a very quiet environment, and that's what I think's made the difference.
How's he trained on since his gallop Thursday morning with Joe in the saddle?
Joe came back, said he was don't do any more with him. He's cherry ripe and ready to run another big one.
He's on a career high mark now of 79, top end of Class 3. How much further do you think he can go?
Well, I think he can win one more and move into Class 2, and then with light weights. But he's a horse that's shown us that he's got a bit of upside, and for that reason, yeah, I think he might even get away with a as I said, a win with a lightweight in Class 2. But he's got what, 79 rating at the moment. The weight will test him. He's not a gross big horse, and for that reason, you know, the 130, 1-2, whatever he's carrying, the gate's okay. I think it's gate 7 and whatever, but I think he'd be favourite with Joe, and again, a force to reckon with in the race.
So John seems pretty confident. You'd have to be, I suppose, off that last start win, although he has got to carry one extra 8 pounds this time round.
Yeah, that's the key, isn't it? He's going to carry the weight. Look, he's a consistent horse, though. He runs well. He's hard to leave out of your numbers.
Yeah, he is. Look at, he hasn't finished out of the top 4 since, April last year in his last 8 runs.
Yeah, and he's very consistent over the 14 up to the mile, and galloped out a very ready winner there. So the 1600 metres again for him. What of the competition, though? Real Busy we can have a look at here. This is over the 1400 metres, so he gets up to the mile. He'll try it for the first time. They take the tongue tie off as well. Yeah,
I'd be willing to entertain him to put him into the sort of the numbers for the multiples here, because I didn't think this run was bad last time out. He went off at 7.5 2 runs ago behind Looking Good, went off at over 20-1 last start and behind My Ally, wasn't beaten too far, only 2.5 lengths. So I don't think he's any world beater, but I think he's certainly a horse that can run a decent race.
Yeah, barrier 1 as well, but he does get back, so I'll just be interested to see if they do use that barrier or not.
Okay, super fast, so we can have a look at now. Manfred Mann just 1 away from what his 500th winner. This is him running 10th. As you can see, he's had a a wide transit into the straight.
Yeah, he was a bit wide the whole way. He was second up here in Hong Kong and got a little bit lost, I thought. 1,600 metres, I think, is ideal for him with a low draw. He's got barrier number 4. He's had 13 and 8 at his first couple of starts. Stepping up to 1,600 metres looks positive as well. So, look, I put him in.
When Far Above was looking for the run at about the 150, was slightly hampered, just not ridden for a couple of strides. So we don't show too many tenths here on Racing to Win as replays, but I think he's worth watching.
OK, that's super fast. In Zemble, Smart Patch being the other Manfred Man runner, and Mr. Allen here. In Zemble, he's come close now in his last 3 starts. Surely a win's not too far away.
Yeah, no, he's going well. Gate number 12, so not ideal for him. He had gate number 1 last time out, but he's run well from the likes of gate 7 in the past, in behind Champion Supreme. The other one here is Smart Patch. Look, he's had his chance to win his last couple of runs, so I've binned him this time round, and I think maybe that might be the case with Zach as well.
Yeah, look, I've gone with a Zemble on top. He's been sort of beaten a couple of starts just by better horses. He's not ungenuine or anything, and I think a win's really close for him.
Yeah, he's the place favourite at the moment, so with 121, getting a fair bit of weight off the favourite. Monaco, is he included as well?
Yeah, I have put him in, just on a minor line. I'm going to stick with Zemble. I think he deserves the win. He's been running really well, and he looks well placed in this. Super fast up to 1,600 metres. I really like the look of that. Super Elegance. He's consistent without winning this horse. 5 seconds from his 12 starts, and Monaco in there for 4th. I think 10 can win this. 10-8-4-1.
I'm going to stick with Monaco. He's on top, horse number 1 for John Moore, and Joe Moreira teaming up with him. Sounds like he's worked well during the week. He's at 2.5 and 3.7. Super Elegance goes in to run second for the 6th time maybe in his career so far, but he's racing well. And Zombel goes in number 10, and I'll throw in Super Fast. In terms of the trio there, I've added in Real Busy, gone the double banker there, Monaco, and also Super Elegance, because he continues to run second.
Right, OK, yeah, he's looking for 5 runner-up places in a row. So we've all got, the same 4 numbers. I went with Monaco on top. 1 and 4's my cue there, but the same 4 numbers there in the last. Now, as far as the stats are concerned ahead of this weekend's programme, Paul, we're looking at last start place getters on the turf for Francis Loy.
Yeah, and he's got a really good success rate here this season. 33 runners, 9 winners, 4 seconds, 6 thirds, 27% win rate. Pretty sure he can increase that with Golden 60. He's got more than this. He's got plenty of chances to do it, I think. I think that stat will look better after Sunday's running.
All right, yeah, more than the rest of the runner-up to Golden 60 last time out. So as far as the best bets are concerned, what are you returning with?
Saddle Choice. He's had, this will be his 4th start here in Hong Kong. He should have won last time. He was wide the whole way and just got beaten by a horse with a better run. I think he can win this. So Saddle Choice is the best. And the long shot will have one of the older boys here, Good Days. Real open race this. He should start about 16-1. So 34 starts for 3 wins here in Hong Kong. I think he can add to that. A well-rated horse is Good Days. Now, what we're going to do for the play is we're going to do it in Saddle Choice's race with High Rise Soldier. I think start close to 20-1. So he can add the value along with Sunshine Warrior. 5, 9, 10 for me.
Righto, I'm going with Columbus County, race 8, number 6, up to the 2,000 metres for Zach Purton and Casper Fownes. Haven't teamed up with too many wins recently, the Purton-Fownes combination, so they'll be looking to get the job done here with Columbus County on the road to the BMW Hong Kong Derby. In terms of the long shot, I've been with Courageous Dragon once this season. We'll pile in again, race 2, number 11, Karis Teton and Chris. So Chris has found a little bit of form in recent weeks. Karis is not going too badly as well. Just a few runabouts recently for Karis. And in terms of the play, we'll go the double banker race. Monaco, Super Elegance with Real Busy, Smart Patch, Super Fast and Zombel.
All right, best bet for me. I'll go in the big one, the Classic Cup. More than this, I think you can turn it round with Golden 60. Zach Purton jumps on boards. He'll win for me. And well, Tom and I have actually got the same jockeys riding our best bets and our long shot plays as well. Amazing beats for me. He's in the Derby, whether he makes it or not, but I think off a lightweight he can get involved in race number 8. So each way, amazing beats for me with Karis on board. And Shafano, Columbus County, probably the one to beat there. And amazing beats is my QQP in race number 8. All right, well, there you go. That's Sunday at Sha Tin. Really looking forward to the Classic Cup, and then the Derby will surely, hopefully, most of the puzzles or the pieces of the puzzle will be in place after the weekend.
Yeah, we're pretty much only 1 month out from the Derby now, 22nd of March for the BMW Hong Kong Derby. There'll be some fascinating clues that we get out of the meeting at Sha Tin on Sunday with the 1800 metre race and even that 2000 metre race with the likes of Super Oasis, Columbus County going around in that. Yeah,
with the combination of both races, I think we'll get a good idea. That 1800 metre race, as I've said, is notoriously thrown up some rough results. John Size had a horse that won over at 100 to 1 at one stage. King Dancer won for Sean Woods at a big price as well, just 2 from memory in recent years. So.
Mission Tycoon last year.
Tycoon last year. So
last year as well.
See what happens.
All right, and you just gave me a great stat as well, a bit of trivia, Paul. More Than This, a smash hit for Roxy Music, written by Zach Purton. More Than This, whose daughter's name is?
Roxy. There you go.
All right, that's it. He wins. That's the show. Thanks for watching. On behalf of Paul, Tom and the rest of the team, hopefully we'll see you at Sha Tin on Sunday. We will be racing to win.
Good night.